This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual Purge sanctioned by the U.S.
One night a year, America allows its citizens to live without laws. Cam and Israel must defend themselves from any unknown danger. Goal: shelter in place in your studio apartment.
Oh,
This must mean we are roommates because we live in Los Angeles and we're struggling actors.
We're struggling actors because we're in a studio apartment, so obviously we don't make a lot of money. We've all been there, folks. We're sheltering in place. We have to defend our position for one night and one night only.
Yeah, one night only. That's good. This time, it's defensive, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna change everything. All right, let's survive!
Warn.
No point in getting super fancy. I'll just stay in my civilian clothes. Honestly, I'll just wear like sweatpants.
I'm in a t-shirt, maybe some shorts and flip-flops.
Yeah.
No, I mean civilian clothing, ready to move around the house.
Yeah, I got my 511 jeans on, you know, maybe a Velocity System rugby shirt, some tennis shoes, some running shoes, of course.
Running shoes, just in case it doesn't go well that night.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Civilian clothes, super easy. I'm not gonna wear anything on my head. I'm just gonna be normal, man.
Yeah,
maybe a beanie to look thuggish, look like a brigand,
Thuggish, ruggish mob, I like it.
Yeah, hoodlum. Nothing too crazy, I think, for Warren. Do we want to wear a kit all night?
Yeah, I'm thinking that if we're in a studio apartment, that's one bedroom, maybe a bathroom. Kitchen's kind of off in the corner with, one of those little burners.
Oh, we're really slumming.
We don't have too far to go. We got a couple windows, a door, maybe a back door.
A bathroom?
Yeah, bathroom, and that's it.
Room.
So we're not going to be carrying anything anywhere. What we've got, we'll probably have in a centralized location.
Sure.
Just so we can have it close at hand. So I'm not going to wear any kind of rig on my
Yeah, I don't think so either. I want to be super lightweight. The most I do would be a chest rig, but I don't think it's completely necessary because I want to be like super mobile, having defensive stations, areas that are completely built up that have like all our magazines laid out and like all of our tools there, so we don't have to be carrying them around. And that way we can just get to that position, shoot, drop it, go back to another one, fight back, grab something else.
Before we make the final decision on this, a plate carrier, that might be a possibility because we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I feel like I could wear a plate carrier for a long time if we're not going far.
Yeah.
And if we're going to get shot at, people are trying to break in, they have guns, they might get peepholes. I'm going to say plate carrier, but with not a whole lot on it.
Or just like a slick plate carrier.
Just a slick plate carrier. That way there's just maybe an added layer of protection. People get in close, they might get a lucky shot off.
Me, I totally forget, like, we're in a studio apartment here. I can't really run that far to another thing, so I think I'll do the same, just a slick plate carrier on my head. Scrap the beanie. I'm wearing a freaking helmet, dude.
Yeah, let's go helmet. Let's go tack helmet. Let's go tack helmet. We're going to undergo a lot of punishment as the night goes on, and we got to stay protected.
Absolutely. Yeah, maybe a beanie underneath my helmet.
Okay, you keep that beanie underneath.
Yeah, helmet, because everyone knows you can wear a beanie underneath the helmet. It's what you do in Ranger School, and you try not to get caught. Okay, for our waist.
I'm thinking war belt. There's a couple of things that I probably want to have on my person. Maybe my secondary. I'm carrying my primary. Maybe I got a pouch with a grenade, smoke grenade, or something like that, flashbang.
Yeah.
You can toss out a window maybe. So war belt for me.
I'm gonna do the same thing just because I always want to keep my secondary on me, even in the shitter. You gotta have the pistol around your pants.
Not too far to go, man. You might be defending yourself there.
Absolutely. We started out wanting nothing, and then we're like talking ourselves out of it. Let's talk primary and secondary, man. We're here in California, and everybody knows that nobody follows gun laws here.
Fake scenario.
This is my world we're living. This is my not purge that we're living in. I want something with a lot of ass. It's strange because I want a belt fed. If I'm in defensive, I want a belt fed.
Yeah.
And I'll probably just steal it from the National Guard Armory.
That's right, which is just down the street in this scenario.
Everyone thinks the M249 is great, like the saw, but it jams a lot. It's not the best thing. But I'm gonna go off my experience, so I'm gonna do a Mark 48.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. All right. This is like a saw, but it's like got some modifications to it, right?
Yeah, so the Mark 48 is essentially a 7.62 version of a saw. It's what I personally carried on deployment as a gun team leader.
Okay.
This one was actually my personal favorite one. The Mark 48, that thing will run, and it will run, and it will run, and it shoots a big 7.62 bullet. So if anybody wants to f*** around, they will find out, as we know on the scale. The more you f*** around, the more you find out.
My primary, AK-47. We got the 7.62 round. It's reliable, proven platform, been around forever. And for this night, when I want as few things to go wrong as possible, that's the weapon I'm going to go with for my primary.
I could not agree more. That is foolproof, and we want reliability. So,
Speaking of reliability, anything in particular for secondary? You got a belt fed.
I do have a belt fed. I'm not gonna rock a belt fed and like a shotgun. Plus, I don't think that might be a good idea for you, just since we're talking close quarters. But for me, I already got a really heavy primary. The 48 shoots 7.62, which a belt of 100 rounds weighs around 7 pounds. So if I already have 800 rounds on me, that's pushing 56 pounds just in ammunition and not the gun itself. So I'll probably just have something very small. I'm gonna put, 1911. Let's do it.
All right, I like it. I like it.
I mean, people are going to come in. The magazine capacity is not the best, but it's shooting a 45. So if we're in close quarters, rather shoot them like 4 times than shoot them 9 times, if you will.
For my secondary, I'm thinking fear factor and then close quarters. I'm going to go with the AA-12.
The fully automatic shotgun.
That's correct.
That is awesome.
It's the weapon that Adrian Brody's character is carrying in Predators. Yeah, that's where I'm going to make my stand.
Dude, nobody's going to mess with us on this night. We have full auto 7.62 Mark 48. We got a full auto shotgun.
Yep.
If you're still trying to come after us, you have a death wish.
Well, we got to come up with some really awesome scenario why people are coming at us.
The government puts out a memo saying if you can take out Cam and Izzy, you get free healthcare for life.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep. Yep. That's right. There you go.
They're going to need that healthcare to plug all those holes.
No one's coming after you guys with all this.
This video is just insurance come the day we should ever have a lawless night like this. So people know, we've already made it known where we're going with this, all right? So you better stay away.
Okay, sheath. What bladed weapon do you want?
I have a Yarborough knife. It's the knife you are given when you graduate from Special Forces training. I'm proud to carry it. I definitely want to get some use out of it just to whittle down some wooden ramparts, and create some defenses. I'm going to go with my SF knife, my Yarborough knife.
Yeah, since we're trying to achieve the scare factor, I'm going to use a tomahawk.
Tomahawk! Oh, man.
I'm going to have a tomahawk because nothing's more terrifying than watching someone get hacked to death by a tomahawk.
That's right.
There you go.
That stops the other attackers closing in on you as you're chopping that dude's arms
See, the
off.
goal is if he gets past our barricades and he gets in our window, I'm going to push him out the window in pieces. That's psychological warfare. So you have like an arm and then a torso and then a leg.
So we've got the equipment that's on our person, but we're not going anywhere. So we're not going to have a rucksack in this scenario. We have a studio apartment that we are supposed to defend.
First entrance, right, is our main door.
Yep.
Yeah, our front door. And I'm assuming it's studio apartment, so that's the only way in, that's the only way out.
Yeah,
Right.
I've been in many a studio apartment.
Me too. I used to live in one. in
Me too,
Studio City.
yeah. So we got a door, we got 2 windows, they're coming at us.
This is literally my studio apartment. Literally. Yeah,
So-
we got to barricade this door.
Yeah, we got a barricade. So I'm imagining we have like a sofa. We have maybe a TV and entertainment
Bed frame.
center.
Yeah.
We got a bed frame. Maybe two bed frames.
Are we spooning at night?
Bed,
dude?
two twin-size beds.
Yeah, two
on
twins.
opposite ends of the studio.
And sometimes at night when it gets cold, we push them together.
you push them together.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so
And then maybe let's say we got a table.
a table. So I think our door usually they swing in, right?
What happens if it swings out?
Oh, no, I'm kidding.
Because they can just pull out.
They can just pull out it, but then I think we take the table and we get some hammer and nails and we just hammer it to the door frame. When they pull open, it's just another table that they either need to kick in, but while they're kicking it in, they're probably getting shot in the face.
That's right. Maybe we angle it a little bit so we got a little murder hole there we can point out. Dining room table, 6 slots up against the front door. Now we got the 2 windows. What are we going to do?
Since we have 2 twin bed frames,
Yep.
use those to cover the windows.
Now, do we want any kind of line of sight? Do we want to partially cover them, or do we just want to get them up there?
I guess it depends on the bed frames because, a lot of bed frames, they have like the little wires
Sure.
in them, so maybe those could be it, and we can make little peek holes. But I was thinking, at least in base defense, you create the things that you want. I'd barricade all the entrances, don't even worry about them. Just make sure they're impenetrable. Then I would take a sledgehammer and just start punching out holes in the wall, just little keyholes to fight from, and just basically create sectors of fire throughout the house. I'll be able to see them, but they won't be able to see me, kind of thing.
Yeah.
All I have to do is make it big enough to where I can put my barrel through and look through and get a good little sector, and then we can just jump around.
Yeah.
So as long as we have a sledgehammer somewhere, I think we can make that possible. I would say that would take up 3 horizontal slots?
3 horizontal slots sounds good to me. Maybe we have a TV and entertainment center left. We haven't used our couch. Should we count on them getting in? Do we want to make like an obstacle right when they come in the door? They're stopped up and their progress is impeded, so we have a chance to take them out as they get in.
I had a crazy idea.
Uh-oh.
Do we have a Ring system?
A Ring? Ring.com?
Since we have our TV, we get a charger and we plug an iPhone. We place it on the high-speed avenue of approach of where we think people would come from.
Yep.
And we live stream on Facebook where it's looking, and then we airplay it to the TV so we can see everything outside.
Okay.
It's kind of like an early warning.
Yeah.
We're live streaming on Facebook all night, so that way people can get on the fun too. And then
we become the most popular lawless night people of all. Like, people watch us defend ourselves all night.
We put it somewhere that like they can't get to it easily, and we just use that as a surveillance system.
I like it.
iPhone and TV.
Yeah, TV can be one slot. iPhone could be another slot. Actually, TV's probably like 4 slots.
If we only have one ring, right, that would cover the front entrance, and then we do the iPhone live stream on Facebook onto the TV, so we can start monetizing after this.
Well, we're imagining that in this world, it's okay to monetize stuff like this. So we can put one slot for the charger.
Extension cord.
Extension cord, yep. 11 more slots to go. What have we not thought of right now? I mean, what are we thinking? Food or water? It's one night. We gotta have a little bit of water.
We'll do some snacks, some munchies. So water and food taking up 2 slots.
Yeah. It's 12 hours. We can tough it out.
Absolutely.
It's a set time, so we know how much water and food we're definitely gonna need.
We're gonna be pulling an all-nighter, so
all-nighter.
You want energy drinks?
Energy drinks, baby.
Yeah,
energy drinks.
We'll do 2 slots for energy drinks.
My classic is the sugar-free rock stars.
Okay.
Either the orange or the lemonade flavor. Sugar-free Rockstar. Rockstar, I'm looking at you.
I am probably just going to do the sugar-free monsters.
Sugar monsters, okay.
They're old, reliable, and they've kept me awake.
A lot of times people who are preparing for shelter-in-place, disaster preparedness have a first aid kit. We have like a larger first aid kit in case one of us get cut, shot, stabbed.
We should, yeah.
Let's do first aid kit. I would say let's do 2 because I'd want a larger first aid kit.
We got all the entrances blocked, right? We have our weapon systems in place. We have our surveillance in place. We got water, we got snacks, we got, most importantly, energy drinks to get us through the night. We got 4 slots left. What do you think we need?
I don't know why I thought of this, but some sort of like lighting, maybe floodlights. We get a couple floodlights.
Sure.
Some extension cords to clearly light the area, maybe in front of our apartment. I'm thinking we're in like a courtyard or something.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of in terms of...
like next to the iPhone.
Next to the iPhone, there you go, yeah.
To light up the
spot. We got some floodlights out there for the area. That'll take an extension cord. Let's put another one there for that.
I have a crazy idea. We have a lot of dishes and glass dishes inside. What if we broke them all and put them on the outside? So if anybody's like trying to lay down,
or if they get shot and they fall down, it's more injury. It's more pain for them. Yeah, I like that. Broken dishes on the front lawn, baby.
Yeah. This entire scenario, I've been thinking of my old one. Remember how I had that little porch?
Yeah, you did. You have a little porch.
I had a studio apartment, but I had a little porch out front into an alleyway. Literally, this entire thing, I've been fortifying this place in my head.
So we got 1 slot left. My suggestion, my vote is for a big old hefty padlock on the front of that door. Because if we're thinking that it's going to swing outward, maybe we put that padlock on there just to give them a little more extra time to try to defeat that lock and get in and pull that door open.
Yeah, like a deadbolt count? Like a deadbolt?
Yeah, so like a deadbolt with a lock there.
I think that could be good. I'm pretty confident that the fact we have an AA-12 and a Mark 48, I think that'll get us through 12 hours.
I love this dream scenario, man. I'm imagining just the entire city just coming at us, you know, and it's just
endless hordes.
Wave after wave after wave, like a boss fight.
I don't know, man. If I was like doing the purging and I saw this apartment, I would be like, maybe next year. Yeah.
It's true. On this night of lawless violence, I think we're the most well-defended studio apartment in all of the city.
I was thinking maybe we should put a sign up that says like you will be shot, but I think it would be fun to like see people try and then just let the dead bodies in front of the house do the talking for us.
You're right, yeah, because eventually they'll start piling up.
They'll start piling up, and then, hey, we just created another obstacle. Just like in 300.
This is all really fun to imagine this scenario of having to defend ourselves, but how does that connect up with some of our training and best standards and practices in the military and the Army?
Well, I mean, base defense is like a real thing, right? On my deployment in Syria, like we spent hours of manpower and time fortifying our defenses. You never want to just be okay with your defenses. There's always something more you can do. If you can force the enemy to go where you want them to go, you're going to be successful. And you can do that with obstacles. And I mean, we have the surveillance with the iPhone and the Ring, so we know where they're going to be. So I think if we can funnel them to where we want to, where our keyholes are, they're going to have a bad day. So everything you're doing should have a purpose, as far as just like, this is your defense. Nothing should surprise you, right? We managed to do a decent job here. Yeah, the only thing I say is more bullets, but we ran out of spots.
Oh no, they don't know that though.
They don't know
how many
that, no.
bullets we got inside. So
Yeah.
don't tell anybody.
If you would do something differently, get down in the comment sections. We would love to hear your thought process of how you would survive this night.
Take care, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this episode. We will see you soon next time. Is allowed to cleanse themselves of any and all violence and hatred, but with no lawful repercussions.
Do I have something in my teeth?
I mean, besides other teeth, I don't think.
Okay, that's good.